Well, I understand that there's some voices that would say that we should shut down the border to China. But I would say that Canada is following expert advice from the World Health Organization. The long-term implications of shutting down borders is one, they're not very effective in controlling disease, as in fact, they're not effective at all.
Even though you came from China, they didn't do any kind of additional screening whatsoever. They just waved you through.
Yeah, I mean, they have a question on the machine, ask you, have you been to that city, have a fever? And then that's all.
Prime Minister, should the Canadian government be quarantining the illegal immigrants coming in through Roxham Road, about 60 a day? Why do you have no answers? Canadians are in crisis mode right now, and you're doing nothing.
We recognize that there are countries that make different decisions. The decisions we make are based on the best recommendations of the WHO and the tremendous health experts who work both in Canada and around the world.
Are you going to check these illegals for coronavirus before you let them into our country? Where are you from? The Congo?
We will be denying entry to Canada to people who are not Canadian citizens or permanent residents.
This is an image of the illegal aliens who just came in. Over the course of the hour that I've been here, about 24 have come in. Are you happy following Trudeau's orders, knowing that you're putting Canadians' life on the line?
We recognize that these are exceptional times, and someone who comes to the border to request asylum will be turned back to American authorities.
I believe the border crossing is down there, officer? Yes. So I'm with Rebel News. My name's David Menzies. I'm just here to see if... You can't go down. Oh, I cannot go down? No.
I've indicated we have quite recently implemented enhanced screening measures at all land, rail, and marine points of entry, which of course are primarily coming from the United States, not exclusively, but primarily.
Hi guys, how you doing? Are you just arriving from China, sir?
Yes.
Okay. When you were going through screening, did they ask you any special questions like, do you have a fever? Are you coughing?
Oh, just when you fill the form, they just a couple of questions, just answer, that's it.
They didn't explain anything like the rules of self-quarantine?
No. No.
That's very interesting. Were you given any literature to read, or?
Not at customs, no.
Extra screening, I don't think so.
No?
No. It's normal, just normal.
Oh, just normal, even though there's a global pandemic.
They did when we first landed in Lahore a month ago. They had like a gun that they checked our foreheads for.
But that was in Pakistan, not here.
But not here, no.
Pakistan is a third world country. I'm coming from Pakistan. I was there for 2 weeks. You see a lot of precautions, much more measures than a Western world like, Canada.
Did anyone take your temperature remotely?
Yes, actually when I was flying from Iran, they checked my temperature.
But by the same token, you didn't get your temperature checked here, but you got it checked in Mozambique, right?
And Lisbon and elsewhere.
Oh, sounds like everywhere except here.
Well, yeah.
Asymptomatic passengers are given public health advice, including the order to quarantine when they get to their final destination, along with a mask, and told to don the mask should they become ill at any point of their onward travel.
Did you see any evidence of that?
No, there wasn't. Did you see anyone being given a mask?
No, but no, yeah.
No, I didn't, no.
No, not for passengers, no.